I like it. Oh, yeah, man.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, it's yours truly, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW Residence Tribal Chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, King Two Gold in the building, bro. What's good?
Man, what's good is right now, man, we got that boy Penta Sanero going in the ring right now, one-on-one with that boy Orange Cassidy for that AEW International Championship. The winner get their ass whooped and get bloodied by Jon Moxley at All Out. And right now, I gotta say, these boys are going all out in this match. This boy, he just keep dropping my boy on his neck.
That
oh my God,
one driver.
Two. Oh, and he kicked out again. God damn it, Cassidy. God damn it, how much more damage can you take? Oh, roll up. 3, and he got it. Let's roll. There it is. He got it. Right then and there, he got it.
Hey, in the words of Booker T, yeah.
Rolled him up.
Hey, man, you know that infamous roll up of death.
Hey, man, got him with the crossbody, with the crucifix. Penta kicked. Penta out of frustration. Cassidy like, I gotta end this. This boy whooping on me.
Hey, real quick. Hey, look, we gonna get a Mox versus Cassidy match. Yeah. I ain't mad at it. To be honest though, I kind of expected more of Penta versus Mox, but I'll take Cassidy. Whatever.
Man, look, right now I don't know. This boy Penta, he was hell bent on beating the hell out of Cassidy because that boy just this boy he barely can stand up.
Yeah, my boy Cassidy. But he even said at the press conference though, after All In, he said, like, I'm beat up. He even said it. He said his body is. He don't know how many more he got left in him, man. Without needing a little bit of a respite. So I can anticipate him taking some time off after fighting Mox.
Right. Right now he's talking in the ring. Let's hear what he got to say.
See.
The backpack gets a little heavier. But you know what? I'm here. I'm wrestling. I'm defending the International Championship because this means everything to me. This is what AEW is. It's about winning. A person that was told.
I don't like this. Penelope, what's happening?
What up?
Everything Brad Maddox missed his calling as a cameraman.
You stupid. Hell no. Hey, we know he all about the angles.
Oh man, right. All about the angles. Gotta have the right angles.
Hell yeah. My boy had the Megan knees. What up, bro?
Yeah, the OC can speak.
I'm about to say, this is the longest I've heard him cut a promo.
Yeah. He ain't never cut no promo. It's always a few words and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, flat out. I'm gonna save my thoughts for tomorrow on that.
Yeah.
I like way down. Uh-oh. That boy Moxley eye swole, boy. You see where that piece of his eye.
Yeah, that skewer went through it. Yeah,
boy.
Mox is a crazy son of a bitch.
Man. It's this dude. Oh man. Okay. Toughest challenge ever. I got to say that.
Yeah.
Toughest challenge.
I'm telling you, Moxley ain't a motherfucker I want to see coming from the back after I just told you I'm hurt.
I mean, well, it ain't like it's been a secret. I mean, the dude wear more
That
the piece
tape.
of that tape more than a mummy. I mean, Cassidy, man, my man, every week he comes out with more and more tape
Yeah,
on him. So it's not
yeah.
like he's hiding it from anybody, man, to be honest. But nah, that was cool. I had no problem with that.
And I
Uh,
agree with you, Leo. Leo says he believes this is gonna be the main event, which I mean, if the card stay the way it is, I can see. Oh,
no, I could see the Ring of Honor tag
I
match.
just thought about that
He
too.
ain't
I just
showed up.
thought
He
about
ain't
that.
showing up until the pay per view. I could see. I could see that being the main event. Or Kenny Omega or something like that. Cassidy may start the show. He may start the show. But 8 match card. I'm not mad at it. It's not going to be a long wrestling weekend. I think we're going to get a good. Uh, I think overall, from what WWE's doing and what they're doing, we're looking at about 14, 15 matches. Not bad
Mhm.
for a weekend of wrestling that we got coming for. So, with that being said, Cassidy won. He beat Penta. He's going to face Moxley. Cool. All right. The rest of the show. Now, the rest of the show, man, let's start off with Moxley beating the hell out of Commander, which I thought he gave Commander a little bit. Uh, I think not to say that he should have squashed Commander, but he should have squashed Commander.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
it shouldn't have lasted as long as it did. Something tells me this is going to be the main event. Leo, oh, you already read that. I just don't know yet, but um, it was what it was. It was Moxley coming out, right after everything that we just saw. Like I said, we talked about his eye, that little piece that was hanging off. If you saw it at all in, man, Moxley goes through hell and comes back ready to wrestle. So
Yeah,
essentially, you can say he's just as banged up as Cassidy. And
yeah,
maybe, or not, maybe not as banged up, but he's banged up enough because it's not like he hasn't been in some type of crazy matches himself. This dude did a parking lot match, a stadium stampede, blood and guts. I think he just did a regular hardcore type of match before that. It's like, damn, dude, you've been in and you've been just coming out beating up people, getting stabbed in the head before. It's
yeah.
like, dude, I'm surprised Moxley got enough blood to move. Uh,
Man,
with that being said, man, and since we now know what is official, just your thought real quick again, Moxley versus Orange Cassidy for that international championship.
I mean, I said it already. Mox versus Cassidy. It's cool. It's cool. I give my official thoughts when we do the predictions tomorrow,
Right, for sure.
uh, but like I did say though, in my mind, I guess I kind of had more of a Ray Phoenix and a Mox in mind. But I mean, not Ray Phoenix, excuse me, a Penta,
Penta?
Oscudo, and Mox. But we still got time for that. We still got time for that.
I was about to say anything can happen between now and Sunday.
Yeah,
Uh,
but to go back to your thoughts on the Commander match though, I I feel a little different. I don't think he should have got squashed per se. But what it kind of annoyed me was maybe I need to see these two in person. I don't know how big John Moxley really is in real life, but I felt like I was playing like WWE 2K and it was Rey Mysterio trying to knock down like the Big Show,
that's why I
from
said
like
it went too long. I feel like even if he shouldn't have just flat out squashed them, it
yeah,
still went too long. Like the match just went too long.
yeah.
That for me, the match just went too long. I even
So
if he had a minute or two, even if they added a minute or two to the match, it still went 2-3 minutes longer than it should have.
yeah. But like other than that, it was cool. But I guess from that standpoint, when you say it like that, I thought you were saying like Commander just shouldn't have lasted with Mox. But if you're saying that
I
like it just went too
mean,
long overall,
he
I get
should
it.
have, but he's had some good matches. So I figured he would have a few moves. Like Moxley's a little banged up, but
Yeah.
I thought Moxley would win a little faster. That's
So you
all.
just
A
figured like
little
a
faster than what he did.
couple of quick moves, and then
Yeah,
boom,
yeah,
Mox just fuck him up.
it would have been like, man, but a few minutes. Like I say, 5 minutes would have been cool.
I,
Anything outside of that, it was just a little bit extra. And that's 5 minutes from the bell ringing, not 5 minutes plus the show starting and then walking out. I'm giving the man 5 minutes once the
yeah.
bell actually rings.
Right,
Then
right.
he do what he do. But then of course, man, another match that we got for All Out, man. They showed FTR going to the back talking to the Young Bucks, of
Mm-hmm.
course, which they were disappointed. because they didn't win on the biggest event that they've ever been able to held in AEW. And you can understand, the frustration of that for those guys. And they said they do respect FTR, and they were getting ready to shake their hands until Bullet Club Gold, Jay White, Juicy, and those guns showed up to talk a little trash, but basically to set up to have a little fun, man. Hey, they felt so good because they beat one half of the elite. Now they want to beat the other half of the elite. So it's going to be a 4-on-4. You got the top guys with the Young Bucks. You got the Bullet Club Gold. You got a nice little 8-man match going on here. I think a lot of people are going to be satisfied with this, who you got in it. I think you can trust all. You know what? I'll say all 8. I was going to say 6. But you know what? I think you can trust all 8 people in this match. You good with this? You cool? You want to see this?
You know what? And I said this already. Like I gotta put respect on Juicy Fruit name, man. Because my thing is I gotta learn, man. I can't not want to see a match because the way you look. Get him a damn nerve.
We gonna talk crap about him, but at the same time, we gonna give him his due. I mean,
But I would say this though, and when I say the way he looks, I mean like the Applejack's man, ladies and gentlemen. But other than that, the guy has shown. We said this. The guy's shown, man, especially on Collision, he can go. Him and Jay White, and you helped me see this about a month or so ago when I said I was frustrated with the booking of Jay White, and he was like, "Man, look, once they find something for him to do, he gonna be good. They just needed to find something for him to do." This, I'm liking this because even though you got the whole Bang Bang Gang and everybody else is being silly, they're getting time to showcase what they can do in the ring. And Jay White is looking like that leader. I know he can be. Also, I'm trying to see how this is going to end up folding out between the Young Bucks and FTR because I feel like, man, the Young Bucks, man, I don't know. I feel like the Young Bucks kind of use that whole "well, we lost in London" as an excuse. Nah, man, the Young Bucks really feel like they better than FTR. Like, bro, forget the loss. It's like, bro, we lost to y'all. We lost to y'all in London.
Right.
And that's exactly why the Penelope name. I didn't read it after I got done talking because I knew I wasn't going to read it together.
That's why I'm glad you were talking because I was able to see that.
Thank you, Penelope.
So I guess they all out now after she left, huh? Man, look, no, I'm like I said, I'm good with all 4 of them, all 8 of them, I should say, in this match. It'd be a nice little fun match to have, man, just for the Chicago crowd. Again, still kind of surprised, but I guess Tony wants to keep up with the All Out time frame because All Out always comes on around this time anyway. So I can see that, but I guess now this is going to be an annual thing where it's going to be a back-to-back thing because you got to think about it. Next year, All In is around the same time, the 25th next year. That means it's gonna be one week before All Out, so we're gonna get All In, and then all. Tony really gonna get $100 out of people, man, real fast. I mean, some people probably like. I won't be surprised on the amount of people that don't get this pay-per-view. Like, I will
All Out.
Yeah, I will not be surprised.
Oh yeah.
But Tony gonna get few of us that's gonna pay this $100. He lucky we like doing this podcast thing.
hey, see what happened when you got a partner in crime, y'all can share it.
Hey man, look here. He better be lucky because it would have been one over the other. That's for damn sure.
Man,
especially
and no CM Punk.
And back. No, it's the back to back for me.
In a week.
That's what it is.
Not even in a month. In a week.
Right. In a week from one Sunday to the next. Nah, bro. That's what it is for me. That's why a lot of people were like a little upset that All In wasn't really televised. But hey, it was what it was. It is what it is. We already good with it. Yeah. Next up, man, it looked like my girl Toni Storm finally went into the Marilyn Monroe bag of acting. As you know, as she say, Saraya really didn't keep to the script of her performance, which I mean, I guess
I like what she did there, though.
And maybe it could be a telling point of them breaking up, even though they got a trios match this Saturday on Collision, but we'll be preoccupied, so we won't be watching that. So we'll have to catch it later and see what happens. So we'll talk about it on a Sunday for the pay-per-view, but. Yeah, man, look like they're going to set up, especially what happened with Soho a little later, but they definitely look like they're setting up Outcast breaking up.
Yeah. And to be honest, it's about time. It's about time they broke up because I mean, Saraya, I think she's gone as far as she can go in the group. Tony Storm to me always seemed like the favorite from the jump.
Right.
And then you got Soho, who I really feel like, in my opinion, never really found her footing in the group anyway, as far as doing anything credible outside of spray painting green shit in people's face. So you
Uh,
know,
yeah, yeah.
but you
Penelope says,
see,
I
was
think Punk said. I mean, Penelope said she thinks the Punk thing is a work. I mean, it could be, but we'll see. But
what you see?
I
Oh,
agree with you though about the Ruby day. Like it really has been hard for Ruby, which is why I was kind of okay what she did later on.
yeah. Oh, well, I guess. Are you going to talk? Okay.
I
Well,
mean, we can
I'll
talk
wait.
about it. I mean, because we were really much, but it was the fact that we had a six woman trios match.
Mhm.
Britt Baker, Statlander, and Sheeta went up against Nyla Rose, Shafir, and Sakura,
Yeah.
and and the match was on. It was okay. They went for a minute. It was a nice little battle. Britt Baker once again super kick Sheeta again. Juro, what's up? We got Juro, Leo,
What up,
Penelope,
Gerald?
all the people out. It was a cool match, but afterwards, what was set up was that Ruby Soho came out, laid Statlander out, grabbed that title, and basically she won a title match. She won a shot. It's all about her now, which kind of is a good thing considering what happened at Sunday, on Sunday. So it's like, all right, now do we care for her to win? Now that's the question. A lot of people, you got to ask people: do people care for her to win? In a way, no, but this gives her something to do. She gets a title shot, and it kind of just helps along with the story of whatever's going to happen with these three. Uh, but yeah, now that's what it was. But bro, the Chris Jericho thing, okay? Jericho comes out, and obviously he pretty much blames Sammy for not beating up, for not doing enough to really
Mhm.
help him win.
Yeah.
And of course, Sammy recognizes this, and they're throwing jabs back and forth at each other. I thought this was going to work out to a Jericho versus Sammy at All Out. I
Mhm.
literally thought they were getting ready to give me Jericho versus Sammy for Sunday. But they're gonna try to build themselves into the tag division for the AEW championships. Uh, because it didn't go the way at least the way I thought it was. What did you think of this?
It's a swerve. You still gonna get
I mean,
Sammy.
but just the whole thing. Like, was it worth it, or should it just play more into them kind of
So
beating with each other?
I I would say this. To me, I would have personally just okay, Jericho blames Sammy. Sammy has a rebuttal. They are cool. Hey, you want to blame me? All right, then bet. You know what? Like he said, I left my pregnant wife in the States to come with you. I helped you. I did all I could do. You lost. Since you got a problem with that, all right, fight me then. Let's see who the better man is. But instead, Jericho's still playing that coward, right? He's still playing that scaredy pants. So okay, cool. Maybe because if you're really not gonna have Punk or Perry on the show, and you kind of had to call the audible, maybe it's like okay, you know what? Well, we would have done this anyway, but all right, let's prolong it a little bit. Let's throw him in there because now you got Sammy pretty much calling this shot like, hey, bro, like, hey, I did what I need to do. I'm the only one that stood by you. You got Jericho still pushing Sammy away, even
Right.
when Sammy's trying to stay there. So I think what's going to happen is, or well, I'm gonna spoil it right now for myself. I'll probably change my mind during the predictions, but what I think is you're going to end up having Sammy take the loss or Jericho, and then they're going to be like, oh, okay, see, I knew it was you, blah, blah, blah. And you still going to get that match. Now, my only thing is, I just don't know when the next pay per view is. That's the only thing that's kind of got me like, they
Well, they
may
got
have.
Grand Slam. Well, they got Grand Slam coming up at the end of the month. And what they're
Damn,
doing off the ass.
September?
Yeah, dude, it's about to
God.
be September, dude. It's about to be September. It's
Jeez.
about to be September, dude.
Okay,
September
you know
2nd,
what?
September 3rd.
I don't
Yeah.
know what I think anymore. Y'all could have just did that shit this weekend, then, man. Damn
October
it.
1st pay-per-view. That's a pay-per-view. Oh wow.
Yeah. Because it's gonna be a joint pay-per-view, I think, with New Japan. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I forgot about that. They did it. I
Jesus
forgot they did
Christ,
announce that.
Tony. He is running up the bag.
Well,
Damn, man.
well, but then again, he's not running up the bag. But again, when they got the new TV deal, the company wanted them to do
They
more
did
pay.
one more. Yeah.
So, and normally they went from what 5 because it started with 4, and then it went up to about 5 pay-per-views. So now they're going to go probably about 6 or 7. So I mean, because if they're going to do this in October, I know we're still going to get full gear closer to the end of November, which means we won't get another pay-per-view. There'll still probably be that at least maybe a 1 to 2 month gap in between pay-per-views. Maybe Revolution to get moved up, considering, and maybe I don't know, maybe, but we'll see how that all works out. But Leo, that's why you're the correspondent. But yeah, I really thought this was going to work to the rivalry first, but we'll see what the new LaSex guys go from there. Then of course Moxley cut his promo about Cassidy. Willer Yuta versus Eddie Kingston. Eddie, came out, defended his new Japan open weight championship. Not a bad match. It was cool. It was okay. It was a pretty cool match between these two. Eddie definitely got worked over. Yuta, he looked like he could, but he didn't. He lost. And then of course, man, we got the MJF Adam Cole promo. Basically, what happened after the match. MJF's gonna take some time off. Adam Cole showed up to talk later on. We'll see MJF at All Out when they got to face the winner of the Ring of Honor Battle Royal for the Tag Team Championships on Rampage. They're going to have a number 1 contendership Battle Royal for that. The winner face them on Sunday. But then next week, we're going to get a tournament to see who faces Max at the Grand Slam Championship in Austin at the Arthur Ashe Stadium. So they got that little setup there, which is fine. Gives a little bit of time and break, but it also gives them to set up someone else new to fight MJF. I know Roddy. I know Roddy wants to believe that he's gonna win this tournament. I don't believe Roddy's gonna win. Even if the Kingdom cheats him to the tournament, I still don't think Roddy's gonna win. But the question I got for you, man, who do you see being that next number 1 contender to fight MJF?
Who we got? Again, we got Roddy and who?
No, it's just Roddy. They haven't announced anybody, but Roddy announced himself as entering the tournament when he got mad at Adam Cole. Adam Cole, of course, came out, cut a promo and all that stuff. But
it's crazy.
I'm sorry. Cole came out to cut a promo. The Kingdom came out with Roddy, basically called Adam Cole a bad friend, and he just basically used them to come up in the company. But then again, they were just not that great, and they couldn't hold his jockstrap. Now they were jealous. But Roddy mentioned to him that he was going to enter the tournament to beat MJF and do something that Cole couldn't do. And Cole basically told him, dude, you don't have a bad neck and none of that mattered. But outside of who's official, they haven't really announced who's going to actually be in the match.
I'm going to tell you how I think it's going to go down. It's either going to be Roddy Strong versus Adam Cole or Adam Cole versus Mike Bennett. One of the ways, but I believe it'll make more sense to be more poetic. You have Adam Cole in the tournament. You got Roddy Strong in the tournament. Opposite brackets, opposite ends.
I don't think he's gonna get it. He just got the title. I don't think they're gonna put him in the tournament.
I think Adam's gonna take an opportunity.
I don't see him taking the opportunity.
Or maybe he'll cost. Or maybe he'll cost Roddy Strong. Because Roddy acting like too much like a little bitch. All this him coming out, interfering in matches and stuff like that. Roddy gonna run his mouth. And he gonna probably come out there and say something, talking greasy to Cole, or him and Cole gonna get heated backstage. And of course, Cole ain't gonna handle it in the moment. He gonna wait till Roddy looking like he about to pull out a victory, come out, the music, Adam Cole, baby, and then he gonna get distracted. Bam, probably a roll up. Bam, he done. Now them two got a rivalry for a little bit. I feel like this is going to be, dude. Roddy Strong acting like too much like a bitch. Adam Cole and Roddy, they gonna fight, and I think that's what this tournament gonna come down to for them.
I could see that. I can see them fighting. I don't know if it.
Because to be honest,
I don't know about the tournament, but I can definitely see them to head into a 1-on-1. I could
Because I'm gonna
definitely.
be honest, I don't see nobody else on the roster right now, in my opinion, who's not in the middle of something already right now. I don't see nobody else that's believable to fight.
You can put people in there, but I feel like we're missing a name or two, and I
But that's
know
what I'm saying. Like, but like to actually go challenge MJF, I don't see nobody right now that is worthy.
Penelope. We'll see Miro this Sunday going up against Big Will Hobbs.
Yes, sir.
Um, yeah, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, you got a roster full of talent. I mean, you can say Darby Allin, you can say you can put like quite a few people who might have had a championship a while ago and have won and done something else, and then give them a new opportunity. That's the only reason why I say it's not Adam Cole, because he had an opportunity that ended in
Can I
a tie. Then we
can I
got this
tell you who
whole
I would
tag
like to
team
see?
thing, and then they won the titles, and then he lost the new championship match.
I would like to see. I would like to see somebody like a Swerve or even a Keith Lee because I feel like that'd be different. It's not like a Keith Lee. I feel like that'd be different.
It would. I mean, we can get a Keith Lee, and I agree with you on there, Penelope. And for Miro to be in the main title picture, yeah, most definitely, that's overdue.
But see,
It wasn't
but see,
for
that's
his
the thing.
injury
Tony Khan.
and something like that. Yeah,
But see, that's the thing with Tony Khan, and that's the one thing I like about Collision. But I kind of I feel because like he said that most of the people that are on Collision aren't going to really cross over into like the Dynamite slash Rampage side.
unless you're a champion.
Okay.
That's your champion. Now, if Miro, now that's to say that if
Well,
Miro
yeah, because
ever,
MJF he showed up on Collision,
yeah,
so
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not like everybody. Like, yeah, there may be certain people that may stay on one show, but I doubt if people just never end up like.
Yeah,
For me to think that the elite will never go to Collision, nah,
yeah.
nah. I'm not. They might not be on it right now, but it's not to say that they'll never not go
Never
there.
show up. Yeah,
So or the Punk to going back on Dynamite. Like I don't know. I'm not gonna not say that won't happen. It may be the thing right now, but then again, we all feel like this is a work any damn way. Like Penelope just think the CM Punk thing is a work.
yeah.
I most definitely think that's a work,
And I do too.
especially
Just because of how fast the information came out, like, bro, y'all all the way in fucking London. How the hell did we find out about that shit that fast over here? Somebody's a mole. Somebody did that intentionally.
I mean, yeah, you could think that too, but like I say, there's a method to the madness of being
Of
TK.
course, of course.
And hey, no one knows what's going on in that. No one knows what's in that cocaine but him. Uh,
I don't. I should have known the snowman reference was coming.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I thought you were about to say nobody knows who knows what's going on in that locker room. This man said the cocaine. Like,
Man,
oh,
nobody knows what's in that cocaine but TK, man. Hey, but it's got him working in his bag because tonight's show wasn't bad, but you could definitely tell it was the
yeah.
aftermath of All In, but the go home show for All Out. Like you
Mm-hmm.
definitely built up. You talked about everything that happened and then definitely built up for the pay-per-view. You had a couple of matches in place. The one thing I will say is the fact that we didn't get more of Hobbs and Miro promos leading up. I think that's a miss. Like you
Yeah.
advertised it, but as one of the matches you advertised kind of a couple of weeks in advance, you didn't do more with that. So that's one thing I was not very happy about. Because I kind of almost forgot about it until they reminded me that they're having this match like at the
Right.
pay-per-view. All right, man. So we had Sammy, we had Cole, Penta cut his promo, Blase Skippy. We had the women's trio match. It was okay. It was more to set up Soho going after the Statlander. Then, of course, we got Shane Taylor, who's going to get a Ring of Honor TV championship against Samoa Joe at the pay-per-view, which would be cool. Old boy Shane Taylor. And then, of course, man, we got the Acclaim who came out and presented us with the new pink belts. And I'm not gonna lie, with the scissors on the end, that actually kind of look cool. It'd be cool if it kind of sticks together when they do it. That way they can wear it around their waist. Like that'd be cool. Just the ends scissor together, and like that'd be kind of cool if they got it made like that. But I mean, it's basic. It's just the same. It's the same plates, but just on a different belt and with a little bit of backward done. Nothing too crazy, but these guys have come in. They've been AEW tag team champions. They're now trios champions. They've come in a short 2 years, 2.5, 3 years, at least 2 years, or maybe a good solid, and they've already won 2 sets of titles.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the Acclaim so far, man? Continue to see them go up, or have they reached their peak and now we're going to see them fall?
Nah. I mean, so and don't kill me, internet. I equate the Acclaim right there. I equate the Acclaim to AEW to what the Usos and the New Day are to WWE. And when I say that is they are a constant fixture in the tag division, right? Like anytime there's a major tag team match that's going on, like something that really means a shit,
Yeah.
trios, regular tag,
Yeah.
you can bet your ass the Acclaim is in there. And then when Tony Khan takes them off TV for a little bit and brings them back, guess what? Everything they do feels important. Like there's no wasted booking of the Acclaim for real. We've even seen them in a one-on-one. We've seen what Bones could do by itself. We've seen what Caster could do by itself. So
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
really
man. No, we
worried
see.
about. I'm not really worried about anybody becoming like the Shawn Michaels or the Marty Jannetty of the group or nothing like that. I feel like, bro, like nah, I feel like they cool. And much like FTR, I feel like when we get too much of the Acclaim and once they run through everybody or they go
Mhm.
50-50 with half the damn roster, TK will take them off TV, bring in somebody else for a while. But I don't think they're gonna wear out their welcome. And on top of that, TK does a great job with tag teams and factions, especially to where it's like, okay, he'll keep you on TV, but you ain't necessarily got to wrestle as a tag team all the time. You
Right.
know, you can have Adam Cole come out by himself and cut a promo. You don't need MJF today for what? Let him do him. They still the champs. We cool. We get it. So you can do stuff like that too. So no, to me, I feel like their claim, they've staked their claim as a fixture of the tag team division of AEW. Man, I think they set. I think they set.
Well, before I get into the match card, just again, Orange Cassidy did beat Penta for the
Mm-hmm.
AEW International Championship. He will fight Moxley at the pay-per-view. And with
Yeah.
that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and run down this card before we get out of here. Because tomorrow we got a couple of prediction shows to do, man. We got to get that
Yeah, man.
backlash and we got to get all out. So we got two of those to get for y'all for the people. Um, but like I said, we start off with the Moxley Orange Cassidy for the International Championship. We got Shane Taylor going up against Samoa Joe for the Ring of Honor TV title. MJF and Adam Cole, better than you, baby, going up against the winners of the Ring of Honor number one contendership tag team title match on Rampage. Almost forgot about that part. Uh, then, of course, Ruby Soho going up against our girl Statliner for that TBS championship.
Yeah.
Darby Allin will actually fight the real TNT champion, not Christian, Luchasaurus, for the championship that Christian just walks around and hold because he ain't got nothing else better to do. Then of course, man, like I said, we got FTR, Young Bucks, Bullet Club Gold. They're gonna have that match. Will Hobbs versus Miro. We're gonna have that powerhouse match. I really hope Miro is good. He's ready to go. We're gonna see him. He's gonna come back to form. Um, I hate to see one of these guys lose, but I want to see these guys tear up the house, and I don't think it's gonna be a great match. I expect a fight, so I expect it to look ugly. Uh, Penelope says TK needs to go a little less on his favorites. I mean, yeah, he does, but right now these are the guys that he had to push and bring up, and he's
Mm-hmm.
bringing up others. He's giving opportunity to others and whatnot, but I definitely could see I can see some things happening. And then, of course, man, lastly, we got that boy Omega going up against Takeshita, aka Take a Shitter. Uh, and that's the card for right now, man, for All Out. They might add a match or two, which I doubt. I don't think they need to. But then again, final hour, whatever. We'll see what happens. But for right now, that's the main card. 8 matches, not bad. Quite a few title matches, but then again, most of this is Fallout. Some of this is kind of building for what they're going to be doing for the next month or so. Thoughts on that, man, before we get out of here?
I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Bet.
I'm just. We had All In. Man, All In was just such a goddamn great show. You know, that's the thing. It was such a fucking great show, but Penelope, you are a fool. It was such a great show, but I feel like TK, given the circumstances, I feel like, hey, if he can somehow pull out All Out, no pun intended, if he can pull this off, I think I know. Just bear with me. Just bear with me.
I'm about to say, man, did Penelope send you that?
No. You know how something sounds one way in your head, and you say it out loud. It's like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, that was,
Nope. I missed the mark there. But if he could pull this off, I think he's got a recipe for success for the next few years to come.
oh man, yeah, yeah, okay. I was about to say, Leo, get your boy, man.
I know.
Man,
I
he's
know.
tired, man. He's tired, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give him a break on this one, man. But with that being said, Von Trees, what's happening? Hey, look, tomorrow, like I said, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. We got a long week. We still got tomorrow. We still got the Friday night block party. We got Backlash block party. We got the All Out block party. And then we got Monday Night Raw. And then somewhere down the line, we'll get some sleep in between there. But again, tomorrow, join us. Make sure you turn on the notifications, man. We'll come on with the Backlash and the All Out prediction shows. We'll get those out the way. Then, of course, we'll see you. Like I said, we'll see you Friday for the Friday night block party, and we'll do what we do from there, man. Because it's gonna be a block GOW block party holiday weekend. Because it is Labor Day weekend, and we got a lot of wrestling, and we tired as hell, and we about to be kicking it. So, with that being said, man, good people. Enjoy your night. I hope everybody had a good time. And again, man, thanks everybody for hanging out with us on Sunday and Monday. Get that bottle of gin. Oh, we already got the bottle already. I got the bottle already ready to go, and it ain't in doggo. It's gonna be something different. Don't worry, he'll make it home. Other than that, we'll see y'all, man. When we see you, man. Any parting words, bro?
Yeah. I like it. Oh, yeah, man.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the franchise. He is the king, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Boom.